yesterday, Ohanaeze Indigo seek apology from the federal government and also 10 trillion naira compensation to the Igbos, following the revelation from IBB's book that the coup was not an Igbo coup.
VDM, what's in the apple now? Why is your thing Igbo? Now you they call out. They know they commit crime for not.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. VeryDarkMan will come outside to come put in support for ground for Igbos this time, based on the way we Nigeria they treat Igbos. If you check them out from day one, we will know say Nigeria know they pure with Igbos, because when I give up power, and I say no. When I give opportunity, and they know. Okay, we'll come up for their country from our own country, and they know. So what do you people want? So VeryDarkMan come outside to say the truth, because based on wetin happen during IBB book launch, where they talk say na them set Igbo up, no be Igbo set do wetin they say the Igbo do. Now some Igbo people be don't come out and say they need compensation of 10 trillion. Where they compensate them with 10 trillion. Then VeryDarkMan come say it's not about the money alone. What of who's your girl with the prison? When I don't forget that, because if no be the fight when now is the fight, if for no day where in the but man no talk much when I listen to what VeryDarkMan want to for this matter.
Alright, so as you all know, yesterday Ohanaeze Indigo seek apology from the federal government and also 10 trillion naira compensation to the Igbos, following the revelation from IBB's book that the coup was not an Igbo coup. That coup that they lied that it was an Igbo coup led to the Biafran war, where it led to the buying of a lot of Igbos. Now, the Ohanaezes are requesting for 10 trillion, which is okay. But I also think they should put Nnamdi Kanu as part of the negotiation, and this is why. Without that lie that it was an Igbo coup, there will not be Nnamdi Kanu. There will not be Nnamdi Kanu. Because Nnamdi Kanu grew up to see that, oh, my people are being marginalized. My people are being stereotyped. My people are not given the right opportunity as other tribes. You know, we have 3 major tribes in Nigeria: Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. They are not given the same opportunities as the Hausas and the Yorubas. That's why Nnamdi Kanu followed in the paw prints of his forefathers and decided that, you know what, yeah, since they don't already talk this thing, make we get our own place, since they know they treat us fairly. And everything is the genesis. The genesis of everything started from that narrative that the 1966 coup was an Igbo coup, which caused problem for the Igbos. Now why? Since Hausa don't rule, Yoruba don't rule, Hausa go rule, Yoruba go rule, but Igbo no they rule. And the only time we move, you got our own place, Hausa. So the Igbo never test the power. And guess what? The Igbos couldn't test the power because a lot of people are scared that if you give an Igbo man power today, that is going to divide Nigeria. That's one of the main reasons why they don't even want me Igbo rule. From my own observation, I mean, I'm still young, but what I don't listen to and what I don't notice, this is what it is. So there will be no Nnamdi Kanu if that lie from the 1966 coup did not happen. So they should do a bargain and bring Nnamdi Kanu out. That would be more fair. That would be very, very fair. That would be very, very fair. So 10 trillion Nnamdi Kanu. And to be very honest, like I said, I don't want me to say na me talk am, and I cannot cry more than they believe. Normally, normal. After that IBB book, all the shops on Nigeria, they supposed to lock and do a match. The Igbos are supposed to do a match. Waiting don't dent their name for how many years? Finally, something don't come clear them, and you all are cool about it. But I cannot cry more than the bereaved, you know. I can't cry more than the bereaved. If when I do the match, I mean, I'll be very happy to ginger the match, and I'll be very happy to walk. It's a freedom walk. Not be say we they go protest or anything, but a match for the heroes that have passed, and a match for the victims of this whole lies that was cooked up by some powerful people then against the Igbos. But like I said, I can't cry more than the bereaved. But it's just a sad thing that happened to them. But again, getting Nnamdi Kanu out is a fair bargain. So Ohanaeze Indigo, add this to part of your bargain. Peace and love, don't play. Else you're gonna learn, or you're gonna learn the hard way. I have a platform, that's how I'm speaking. That's all. Peace and love.
VDM, what's in the apple now? Why is your thing Igbo? Now you they call out. They know they commit crime for not. Balance this thing now. Nigeria is for all of us. So why are you focusing on one tribe? Are the prisons in the north empty? Crime they happen there now. Balance this thing. Look at what happened. History was made when our former head of state, Ibrahim Babangida, look at the way he, although it took a long time, after 32 years, but at least he has come out to say the truth that happened in that election, 1993 election. Please, we don't want to make the same mistake that our leaders made. That's why they are correcting it right now, so that we can learn. I beg, balance this thing. Everything, they don't do one side. People, they then send me, say, make I ask you. Say, why are your stuff, it's like you're impartial. You're like, say, you focus, because people are sending things from every part of the country. So why are you selecting one particular tribe? You understand? Make it no like, say, you get another agenda. They say, make I ask you. Everywhere good, my people. Do you want to hear? Shalom.
So when I talk, say, make thunder, no fire Nigeria. Thunder where they thunderous. The one where they very, very mighty and very destructive. When I say make it no strike Nigeria. So they knew from time that this is not an Igbo coup. And they leverage that propaganda. They use such propaganda to leverage pogrom against the Igbo tribe. It did not end there. They proceeded to Biafran war and killed over 3.5 million of our people, including women and children. Despite that, they have continued to make policies to marginalize and sideline the Igbos from 1970 till this very moment. They knew in their heart that what transpired in 1966 was never an Igbo coup. They all knew. You don't tell me that Babangida is just knowing that it wasn't an Igbo coup. They all knew all these years, yet they kept silent. Ojukwu came out and said that it was not an Igbo coup. Nobody paid attention. General Nworanwu Bosi of blessed memory also came out and said that what transpired in 1966 was never an Igbo coup. And he mentioned names, yet it was not acceptable by Nigerians because their hate on Igbos, get part two. Then Nnamdi Kanu came out and he told them that what transpired in 1966 was never an Igbo coup. And he narrated everything, how it happened and everything, the soldiers involved and everything, and the intention of the coup plotters. Yet nobody listened to him. They should kill him and they can. No, they want to destabilize Nigeria. But right now, because it has come out from the mouth of Babangida, it is now widely accepted. Then since you have accepted now that it wasn't an Igbo coup, so what are you going to do to Igbos now? Are you going to, bring back all the millions of people that have died as a result of this propaganda leveraged against the Igbo tribe? The answer is no. They intentionally kept this in the dark, despite some people from some quarters, even some well-meaning Nigerians, saying it openly that what transpired in 1966 was never an Igbo coup. But they kept on going on with this propaganda, using that as an advantage to kill Igbos, to marginalize Igbos, to sideline Igbos in the scheme of affairs in Nigeria. What a wicked and demonic and evil set of people we call compatriots. Now, Babangida have come out and said it. And now it is widely acceptable. He even wrote a book about it. And all the elite in Nigeria, they went there, donated money, they raised billions. Because it's coming from Babangida. Before I leave, let me just play you the video of Odimegwu Ojukwu so that you can hear what he said about the 1996 coup. Just watch this video. Ojukwu was the commander of a battalion in Kano. He was one of those that foiled the so-called Igbo coup. Obienu was also a commander at the time. He was also one of the persons that foiled the coup. These guys are Igbozo, 100% Igbozo. Today they can tell you that somebody, all these people suffering from identity crisis, those from the riverine area of the old eastern region, they will tell you, well, I'm not Igbo, but it was the action of one Kaduna Zogu from the midwestern region of Nigeria at the time that suddenly translated into an Igbo coup. And for that single reason, Igbos have been slaughtered at will, marginalized, sidelined at the scheme of affairs in Nigeria for so many years. Now the truth is coming out.
Now let's get it straight. The young officers had within Igbos, Yorubas, and Hausas. The way the Nigerian army was structured, you could not escape a preponderance of Igbo officers. And these were at the middle level because they were essentially majors. By then I was a lieutenant colonel, so I wasn't part of it. I was then commanding a battalion in Kano. The coup ostensibly, because I later found out that the whole aim of the coup was to halt this apparent drift in Nigeria. But significantly, you know what they wanted to do? To create a presidential commission of army officers as a safeguard, the people who would guard the nation, and hand over government to Chief Obafemi Awolowo. The idea was to release him from prison, make him prime minister, and in the hope that Nigeria would become a better place. That is actually how.
So it was really the Yorubas and their leader that were going to benefit.
Oh, absolutely.
From the coup, not the insinuation that he was an Igbo coup.
No, certainly not.
Okay.
Certainly.
Your Excellency, we have
and not only that, and I think because a lot of things have been said about this. Who actually halted the coup? Aguiyi Ironsi in Lagos, an Igbo. Emeka Odumegwu in Kano, an Igbo. The Igbos halted the coup. How can it be at the same time an Igbo coup halted by Igbos? There's something odd about that.